Alright, looks like we're ready to rock and roll. Unfortunately, the live stream decided to go kaput. We're back up and running here. Alright, gentlemen, the orders: Bobby Jean, David Ponder, Danny Norton, Anthony Smothers. Let's roll it off. Gonna check transponders first time here. Everything's looking decent. Once again, 4 minutes on that clock. Here we go. Oh, Danny turning in too early in turn 3, paying the price. Caution through 1 and 2. Caution on the back straight. Go high, go high. And we're off and running here. Little rough start. Anthony having to make a switch to another body. I don't know if this one's any better. It's looking a little rough out there. Caution 1 and 2. See what happens here after it cleans up a little bit. Ooh, Bobby Jean getting a little close there. Puts it up on 2 wheels. That's some talent right there. That's tough to do. Go high into 1, high into 1. Stay high into 1. And it's clear. All right, minute 15 down is Danny Norton, David Ponder, Bobby Jean. Top 3 separated by 2.5 seconds. Anthony back a lap right meow. Go high through 4. We're clear. $140 down, $220 to go. Caution in 2. Top 3 still separated by 5.5 seconds. Plenty of time with 2 to go, 2 to go. Up next, Buggy Late Model Heat 1 and 2. That's going to tighten up the field some more. Danny Norton to the lead. Oh no, Bobby Jean having problems. Go low into 3. Anthony taking it to the off-road. Watch the replay. Justin was making up ground. Bobby Jean having a little issue there. Hopefully something they can sort out. 240 down, 120 to go. Once again, Buggy Late Model Heat 1 of 2. You're up in a minute. Carter, Rains, Bass, and Howell. And shut it down. Ponder taking that one 35.402. Norton 35.404. Difference of 1.7 there. And Smothers with 29. Nobody improving that race, unfortunately. All right, they're still all in the A main. All right, Buggy Late Model Heat 1. Let's get him down and checked in. Gentlemen, slow it down. The red light is on. We'll have marshals out here in just a moment. Mr. Danny TQ on the marshal, and thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, that table's inside the door here, gentlemen. Throw your cards down. Come on back out. You know, all the times it's going to be an hour between rounds. Plenty of time to fix whatever. Reminder, if you want to temp your gun or temp your motor after race, bring your temp gun with you. Thank you. All right, gentlemen. Bring them up to speed. You got a minute 40 on the clock. All right, looking for Ponder to get on out here. Marshall. All right, gentlemen. The order is Casey Bass, Michael Carter, Buddy Howell, Mike Raines, roll 'em off. All right, current TQ 39.403, set by Mr. Casey Bass. We'll see what they can do. Top three on a 39 lap pace right now. Bobby Jean with 38. Danny and Buddy with 37. So not far away. Here we go. A couple 6-1, 6-0s out there. Bass with a 6-0. Buddy 6-1. Carter with a 6-2. Oh, Buddy up on two wheels. Casey Bass with a 5.94 on the previous lap. Back with a 6-2 on a 40 lap, 4.05 pace here. Is going to improve the TQ by a lap. Michael Carter with a 6.19 last time by. He's back 1.1 in that all pink and black. Buddy Howell in the white and pink in third by 1.5 seconds. And Mike Raines back 2.9 in fourth with a new fast lap of a 6.5. Mike testing out the softballs there and then giving Carter a chance to get by him. Good crowd on hand here watching this one trackside. Just about halfway, drivers. There it is, halfway. Bass still showing out Way by 3 seconds here. Make that 3.8 over Michael Carter. But he's back 1.6 in third, and Mike is down a lap in fourth right now. 135 to go. Up next, Buggy Late Model Heat 2. Start heading this way. It's going to be Troy McGann, Danny Norton, Brad Feeney, Bobby Jean Crane. .30 seconds, drivers, 30 seconds. Fast still showing the way, 39.401. He's slowed down a little bit, still ahead of the TQ by 2.5 seconds. Carter back 5.4 now. New fast lap for Carter of 6.17. That is time. Drivers, race it out. Casey and Michael are done. Buddy's done. Looking for reins and shut it down. Casey Bass taking it, setting a new TQ. 39.402. Michael with 38. Buddy with 38. Buddy Howell improving his time by one position up to 5th overall. Reigns with 36 laps, going to improve, but stays 7th. All right, looks like my lights broke out there now. Great. Sorry, Casey, I can't give you your little special TQ light. It decided to stop working again. All right, in the meantime, let's see. I got to get my marshals out there. I got everybody checked in for this heat. Do what? We'll see. All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Racers helping racers. That's what I like to see. Only so much I can do with the magic on the heat sheets and all that. All right, Phil's out there. Mike's going out there. Or no. Either way, I wasn't sure. And if Bobby's coming out, that's fine by me. Either way. I see. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Got one for Casey, Buddy. Anthony, if you want to go out, it's fine. I'd appreciate the help. Thank you, sir. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got 90 seconds on the clock. All right, Mr. Brad Feeney's going to lead us off here, followed by Bobby Jean, Danny Norton, and Troy McGann. Again, TQ 39,402. Right now, Brad is lined up third overall. Bobby Jean will be fourth. Danny's in sixth spot, and Troy in eighth. We'll see what happens with these guys this round. 4 minutes on the clock, 3 feet apart. Here we go. All right, Brad Feeney showing the way here with a couple 6-1s back to back. Bobby Jean 9/10 in second. Danny Norton back to quarter second and third. And Troy back, now Troy to third. Danny back less than a tenth in fourth. And Troy dropping a 6-0 out there now. New fast lap. Top three, whole field separated by 3.2. Oh, somebody's upside down. I think that was Troy. Didn't see what happened there, but he's fast. We'll get back into this one. Feeney with another 6-1-0-5. Lock him in here right on the edge of that TQ, just under 3/10 off of it. Uno momento. Feeney still trying to run down that TQ, still got to find about 7/10 right now. Bobby Jean back 7/10 himself. Danny Norton in third. Like he's back a lap and change here. Troy behind him by .002. Everybody improving their qualifying time at the moment with 35 seconds to go. Troy trying to find a way past Danny here to get out in some clean air. Can't stretch out that third place lead over him a little bit. There it is. Oh, around the outside he goes and can't quite make it stick. Good battle between these two. Feeney with a 6:08. Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Danny's done. Brad Bobby looking for Troy to finish out here and shut it down. Brad Feeney, not enough there. 39,403. Going to put it second overall. Bobby Jean back just over a quarter second. Going to line up third now. Troy with 38. Going to bump up 2 spots to 6th. And Danny Norton with 37. Going to lose a spot but improve to 7th overall. All right, we got our tracks as modifieds. Mud Bosses, etc. Come on down. Looking for Tyler, Michael Carter, Bob Rumplash, Larry McClendon, and Daryl Trevor. All right, as soon as Mr. Carter gets, or Mr. Feeney gets down there, we will turn these guys loose. All right, gentlemen, bring up speed. You got 2:10 on the clock. 2:10. Roll them off. Turn and burn. All right, who we missing out there to Marshall? We got Bobby Jean out there. Brad's out there. Danny's out there. Need Troy or his volunteer out there. Looks like Troy's going to come on out. Thank you, sir. All right, gentlemen. Like we're making an adjustment here. We still got 30 seconds on the clock. In the meantime, the lineup for this one will be Tyler Blount, Michael Carter, Bob Rumplash, Larry McClendon, Daryl Trevor. And I think that's how they started the first round, too. All right, Tyler, roll them off. And Tyler, Michael, Bobby, Larry, and Daryl. Here we go. Arrow going a little too deep, trying to get out of the way there. Hopefully it's all right. He's back underway. Oh, we got one upside down the far end. I think that was Larry. He's going to drop down the fourth. It's Tyler, Michael, separated by just over 2/10. Bob back a little bit more in third. Larry behind him by 1.2. Make that 6/10 now. Daryl trying to run them all down here. Rocking that purple body. Got a couple of the Salvus Mud Bosses and the Traxxas Modifieds together here. Caution in 2. Stay high through 2. High through 2. And who was that? That was a 98. I think that was Bob. We'll put Bob down to fourth, back 6 seconds there in fourth. Larry back 3.7 in third. Michael Carter 7/10 behind your leader. Tyler coming through 3 and 4. Battling out here. Down to a quarter second. Michael Carter dropping a 7-3 on him. Tyler just matched that with another 7-3 flat. Tyler driving smart here, trying to stay out of traffic. So 1/10 between Tyler and Michael right now with 1:35 to go. TQ is 31 laps. We are on a 32 lap pace here for both our leaders. Up next is our sportsman. Heat 1 of 2, race 6. Start heading to the staging. Brian, Nolan, Richie, and Joe. Mr. Bob has a 7.66 new fast lap on the previous lap. Larry dropping a 7.36 new fast lap for him. Oh, Tyler saying hello to Daryl. Oh, no. Tyler catching a turn 3 pipe there, flipping it over. That's not going to help him out here. Carter out front by 3.7 now with 40 seconds to go. And looks like they got Daryl back going again. Daryl new fast lap 8.4. That is time. Race it out. Looking for Daryl and shut it down. Michael Carter taking it, setting a new TQ 32.404. Tyler beating the old time as well as Larry beating the old time. Both of them with 31 laps. Tyler over Larry by 2.1 seconds there. Bob with 29. The only guy out there not improving his time, unfortunately, and Daryl with 21. All right, all my sportsman drivers are checked in. Looks like Bob TQ and the Marshall on that one. Thank you, sir. I need my marshals out here. All week to talk the smack on the internet. Here comes Mr. Larry McClendon. All right, Troy, who are you out there for? Yourself? Are you volunteering for somebody? Are you volunteering for somebody or just yourself? All right, just volunteering. Thank you, sir. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got, I'm going to tack on a couple more seconds here. You got 90 seconds. Get the other couple of guys out here in just a moment. All right, once again, looking for my marshals. Need Tyler and Bob out here. Bob's out here, excuse me, and Daryl. Tyler and Daryl. Put Tyler down the far end, help out Mr. Larry down there. Need one young guy in each corner to help out our veteran racers, I should say. All right, gentlemen. Looks like all my drivers are ready to rock and roll. The order is Brian, Nolan, Richie, and Joe. That's how they finished the first round. We start most weeks. We start round 2 the way you finished the first round. You guys missed out Thursday Night Thunder. We had Heads Up Racing. That was definitely fun. We're going to let Mr. Joe catch up here one more time around, drivers. Yeah, we had Heads Up Racing, and we inverted the second round from the original order just to mix things up a little bit. Here we go. Richie testing out the walls already. Oh, Brian going for a roll. And then the other bomber said, we're going to beat up on that modified there. And Nolan way out to a lead here on this one. Caution in 3, and it's clear. If I'm not mistaken, we got Nolan out there with an SR10. Richie's got Associated B6 of some sort with a Nova body on it, looking sweet. Got Joe out there with the Monty or the Buick body, I forget which. And Brian rocking the modified. All right, now it's Nolan showing the way, 31 lap pace here. Joe in second, new fast lap for Joe in 8-1. Brian back 1.9 on the clock in third now, and Richie trying to reel them all in. Richie back 6.8. Oh no, they're trying to get Joe fixed, and it doesn't look good. Looks like the battery came out. We're going to hand this off to somebody else, and the marshal can get back to the race. Hopefully, get that back in there for him, get some more laps. Nolan dropping a 7.6 on the previous lap. Brian has an 8.1. Richie 8.8. Halfway, drivers, halfway. Oh, Brian's got a body tuck. We're going to pop that off real quick for him. Brian up on 2 wheels. What a save. $120 to go. Up next, Sportsman Heat 2 start heading to staging. It's going to be Chloe, Steven, and Jonathan. Nolan dropping a 7.48 that time by. $25 seconds. Nolan rocking that 28 lap pace. Going to bump up 1 spot to third if he can keep this up. Richie going to improve his 5th place time. But right now, Brian going to drop a spot to 4th. Whoa, Brian going in deep to turn 3. And we still have one more heat to go. Race it out, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Richie dropping a new fast lap of an 8.3. Brian is done. Nolan is done. Richie's done. Shut it down. Nolan Friedenberger taking that one. 29.407. Going to bump up one spot to third. Brian with 25 laps. Going to stick with his time and lose a spot to fourth. Richie with 25 laps. Going to stay fifth but improve his time. And Joe, unfortunately, having trouble early on there. Going to stay seventh. All right, boys and girls, looking for Sportsman Heat 2. Jonathan and Steven Torres, Chloe Bronick. Hey, you guys by the sliding door, we do have seats up here. We have a couple of bench seats up here if you want to come in and sit down. More than welcome. All right, all my drivers are checked in. My marshals are heading on out here. As soon as Joe gets down there, we're going to turn these drivers loose. All right, roll them off, drivers. You got 2:15 on the clock to turn and burn. You got Mr. Alan Lower tuning in. Good to see you, sir. Hopefully you're doing all right. All right, looking for the rest of my marshals. Time to start heading out here. Looking for Nolan, Richie. There's Mr. Richie. Mike's come out. Here comes Nolan. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Brandy cheering on Chloe for this one. Right now, Chloe qualified 6 out of 7. Had a little pep talk in the break there. Hopefully she's making something out of that. And just warm up right now. Just some hot laps here. Right now, this is Mr. Jonathan Saluz. He is dialed in. Talking to Dad earlier. They got another car. They've been racing up in Newberry. Get some things set up for there. Going to get some cars set up for here. All right, drivers, let's slow it down. Slow it down. Let's get it in order. It's going to be Mr. Jonathan, followed by Steven and Chloe. So basically an invert from the first round. Just a little more Jonathan. There we go. All right, drivers. Here we go. And we're off and running. Told Chloe she needed a little bit more throttle on the straightaways and let it roll through the corners. And if it doesn't handle, yell at Dad. But it looks like Chloe's dialed in a little bit better this round. Already down to a 9.7 on the first lap there. First good lap. Jonathan out front with a 7.1 fast lap, 33 lap pace. That is a TQ pace. Steven back 4.9. Rocking the Chevy truck body. All the way down to a 9.4 now. Oh, Jonathan saying hello. Throwing an elbow there. I don't remember if that was on Chloe or Dad. Don't take that from him, Dad. He's only like 7 years old. You got to establish dominance early on. Remember, it's your house, your rules, right? Couple new fast laps there. Steven, previous lap 7.9. Jonathan Torres 6.98. Chloe down to a 9.2 now. Definitely faster than the first round. And looks like we're going to be starting the mains about 4 o'clock, everybody. Mains will start about 4 o'clock. A little more than a 20-minute break here. Track will be open for practice after this, as soon as I get the main set up. Oh, caution out of 2. Stay high, drivers. And it's clear. Jonathan still showing the way with 1:10 to go. Steven back just over 2 laps. Chloe trying to reel him in. Chloe definitely looking to use some more of that throttle on the straightaways, but slow down early for the corners. Chloe down to an 8.6. Backs up with an 8.7, so we know it's out there. She just got to make best use of it. 8.4 from Chloe. 24 seconds to go. Oh, and Jonathan got scared of that. Took some evasive actions and put it in the pipe. Oh, watch out. Chloe going for a tumble there. Landed it. That is time. Race it out, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Chloe's done. Everybody's done. Shut it down. Jonathan Torres setting a new TQ. 33 laps, 4:07. Fast lap of a 6.98. Steven with 30 laps. Fast lap of a 7.87. Chloe with 24 laps. And she's going to put it 6th overall again with a fast lap of an 8.4. All 7 of those drivers will be out there in the main. That is the end of qualifying. All right, track will be open as soon as I get the main set up. Once again, main start at 4 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the mains. Looking for marshals will be all our sportsman drivers. Jonathan, Steven, and Joe Torres. Nolan Friedenberger, Brian Hardigan, Richie Rosa, Chloe Bronick to the track. Again, 2 at each end, 2 in the infield. That's 6, so we can have one person hang out there if they want to or can't make it or do whatever. In the meantime, let's get Ocala Bomber down here. Benjamin Rosa, Phil Edwards, Brad Feeney, Jason Wagner, Mike Raines, Anthony Smothers, and George Bronick. Let's get them down and checked in. 3 minutes on that clock. We have plenty of marshals out here. I want to thank all our marshals coming out so promptly. Really do appreciate that. Looking for a check-in from Brad, Wags, Anthony, and George. All right, drivers, so let's bring them up to speed. You got 2 minutes on the clock to turn and burn. Caution in 3, caution in 3. Don't forget, at the end of all this, we still have to do podium pictures. The podium ceremony. Just a reminder, $20 for 20 tickets to win Traxxas Mud Boss OG Modified Box. Last one. Styx is going to come out and parade it for you guys. Like Vanna White. Or a ring girl or whatever they call them. See Mr. Styx for your chance out of that. Alright, all my drivers are checked in. Still got 30 seconds on the clock here to turn and burn to figure out what you need to do to go to the front. All right, boys and girls, let's slow it down, and let's get them in order. Your top qualifier, 36 laps, 4:05, the yellow Camaro of Benjamin Rosa. Mr. Phil Edwards lining up second, Brad Feeney in third, Jason Wagner in fourth, Mike Raines in fifth, Anthony Smothers in sixth, and George Bronick in seventh. 4 minutes on the clock, drivers. Here we go. Oh, Phil throwing it down in there, doing the under-over and getting passed back. Ooh, little elbows out. Caution on front straight, go high on the front, stay high on the front, stay high in the back, high in the back. And we're clear. Good job, marshals. Still Benjamin go middle, down the back straight, down the middle. And we're clear. Good job, marshals. These novice guys, sportsman guys, making everybody else look bad right now. It's Benjamin, Jason, Phil, Brad, Anthony, and Mike at the line. Benjamin behind the pack of cars here. He just got to stay right on their tail, and he's may have this one wrapped up. Just got to keep it clean. Oh, Anthony all over the place, sashaying down the straightaway. Go low through 1 and 2. And it's clear. Easiest thing to do is let off the throttle. Car will always respond to that. Stay low on the back, low on the back. Stay low on the back. And we're clear. Oh, George way out to the wall in turn 1. Stay low down on the 1, drivers. And we're clear. It's Benjamin. Wags back 3.4. Phil 8/10 in third. Feeney behind him by 3.7. Reigns 1.9 in fifth now. Caution 3 and 4. Stay low through 3 and 4. Anthony in 6, and George having a rough go of it in this one. I think the body's staying on this time, which is definitely an improvement. Rosa, Wagner by 1.2, Edwards 7/10. Feeney back 3.3. Wheelie time out of Anthony. Reigns back 5.5 in fifth. George Bronick, new fast lap, 7.6. Uno momento. Oh, Phil trying to go around the outside. Not quite a special match set. Stay low in the front, low in the front. Inside into 1. Stay inside into 1. Good save there from Reigns. Caution on front straight. Oh, there's nowhere to go. Stay high on the front. High on the front. Now we're clear. Oh no, Wag's having an issue. Oh, watch the replay. Just set it up on the ledge here. Just set it on the shelf. Get back to your spot. Thank you, sir. 4 seconds to go. That is time. When you cross line, you will be done. Benjamin Rosa taking the victory. This one's going to be sweet. Everybody's done. Shut it down. Phil Edwards back 2.6. Both of them with 36 laps. Brad Feeney with 35. Anthony 33. Reigns 32. Wags out after 30. Oh, tough break there. And George with 23. Awesome job, racers. And let's give a big round of applause to our novice drivers, Marshall and that one. They did heck of a great job there with all that action going on out there. Thank you, drivers and marshals. I really appreciate that. That was awesome. Short course late model. Come on down. Bobby Jean Crane, David Ponder, Danny Norton, Anthony Smothers. Oh, just got word Bobby Jean is scratching this one. He was the favorite to win here. Smoked the ESC. I guess either practice or the last race. Had to be practice because he had a lap on the field here. Tough luck for Bobby Jean. All right, while we're waiting for Mr. Anthony, we're going to open the track up for some hot laps here for David and Danny. Mr. Anthony will be out there in just a moment. And it looks like Anthony's ready to rock and roll. All right, your top qualifier, Bobby Jean, 37.4 flat, not going to make this one. So that's going to push David Ponder to roll him off here, followed by Danny Norton and Anthony Smothers. You guys got to wait for me. I'm the flagman here. Remember that. Checking transponders. Everything looking good, gentlemen. 3 feet apart. Here we go. All right, already down to a 6-3 for David. Danny with a 6-5. Anthony had a 6-7. Comes back with a 7-4. Oh, he's trying to take the shortcut there. Not always the fastest. And it's David over Danny here by 6/10 at the line. Orange versus a red, white, and black. Anthony trying to stay on the lead lap here. It's a long ways to go to do that. Oh, a couple guys up on 2 wheels. And now Danny Norton taking over the lead here. Oh, no. Anthony catching the pipe and rolling it over. It's Danny holding on by 7/10 over David. Ponder dropping a 6.26 there. Make sure we make these passes clean, gentlemen. There it is. Danny might be playing the smart game here. We'll see. 1:30 to go. Oh, Anthony up on 2 wheels and on the nose. Working on his freestyle program for later. $245 down, 115 to go. Up next, Buggy Late Model. Start heading this way, drivers. That's going to be Casey Bass, Brad Feeney, Bobby Jean Crane, Michael Carter, Buddy Howell, Troy McGann, Danny Norton, Mike Raines. Buggy Late Model, 2 staging. Oh, Anthony catching the edge again and rolling it over. Oh, Anthony having some issues there, and he's getting to get back out on the track and go, go, go. Ponder holding on to the lead by 2.2 over Danny. "15 seconds. Ponder can keep it on his wheels here. Oh, he's trying to flip it over already. Had a wheelie off, too. 5 seconds ago. This could be the last lap. That is time. When you cross line, you are done. And shut it down. David Ponder taking that one. 37.401 to Norton's 403. Difference of 2.4. Anthony Smothers with 31 laps. We will see you guys on the podium pictures here at the end of the round. All right, we are going to need a couple volunteer marshals for this one for sure. This is the big show, 8-car race. Only because I think they can handle it. Once again, I know we have 3 guys going to make that from the last. Oh, 2 guys. Oh, we are going to need a couple. We're going to need 4 marshals. 4 volunteer marshals to help us out, along with David Ponder and Danny Norton. All right, Mr. Anthony, I'm going to get you out there ASAP. We can turn these guys loose for some hot laps. Anthony to the far end, please. All right, gentlemen, bring them up speed. Got about 90 seconds. Get a couple more marshals out here in just a few moments. Caution in 2, caution in 2. Yeah, down the far end. All right, still need 2 more marshals to cover the front straight and the back straight. A couple volunteers, come on down. Got Mr. Nolan out there already. Mr. Jonathan out here. And 2 volunteers in the infield to help us out. This is the big show. Thank you, Mr. Phil. Really appreciate it. Brian, appreciate it. Brian, if you want to take the infield here, we'll put the young guys. They're fast. They've been pretty fast. All right, Mr. Jonathan, you're going to cover the back straight. Mr. Nolan's going to cover the front straight. Yeah, they want you to stand right there. Just remember you're watching the back straight. Mr. Nolan's watching the front straight. All right, gentlemen, remember. 8 cars out here. You're not going to flip a car over in front of everybody. Pick it up out of the way and set it down when it's clear. Drivers, there's 8 of you out there. You have to give a little bit. You take on the last lap, last corner kind of thing, okay? Give a little bit for the first 3:45. All right, your top qualifier, Casey Bass, 39.402 is going to lead them off, followed by Brad Feeney, Bobby Jean Crane in 3rd, Michael Carter, Buddy Howell, Troy McGann in 6th, Danny Norton, and Mike Raines. Thank you, sir. All right, drivers. Here we go. Job working together, guys. Really appreciate it. It's going to save yourself a lot of headache later on. Let's find out who made the right adjustments to go to the front. Buddy Howell looking to make a pass here on Feeney. Gonna get onto him a little bit too much, and he gets behind him. Good job. Appreciate the sportsmanship. Gonna try to make that pass again. Oh, Brad going wide, just gave it to him. Buddy tried to give it back to him as a gentlemanly thing to do. Just, you know, after you. No, after you. It's Casey Bass, Brad Feeney, Buddy Howell. Casey stretching out his lead here by 2.9. Buddy back 3/10. Michael Carter a quarter second behind him in fourth. Second through fourth coming down the back straightaway. That black decked white number 77 in second. Buddy Howell, the white and pink, in third. And Michael Carter in the pink and black in fourth. Bobby Jean behind him by 1 second in fifth. Danny Norton 4/10 in sixth. Troy back 1 second in seventh. And Mike back 1.3 in eighth. Casey making the pass on Danny Norton, putting him a lap down now. And looks like Michael Carter gonna make the pass on Buddy. Taking over that third spot on the podium now. New fast lap for Michael Carter, 6.22. Fast lap is a 5.96 from Casey Bass. Buddy coming back with a 6.1 though. And Michael Carter with a 6.0, caution in two. That was, I believe, a Troy. Oh, we got a kerfuffle down the front. Stay high in the front, high in the front, high on the front. And we're good to go. Oh, watch out in two, stay high in two. Caution on the front straight, go high on the front. Outside, outside. And that's going to shake things up here. It's Casey, Buddy, Danny now in that podium spot. Michael to fourth, Brad, Bobby, Troy, and Mike. Got a couple battles between our leaders, Casey and Buddy. Separated by 3.8. Danny, Brad, and Michael are about 2 seconds between all three of them. Bobby Jean back another 2.7 and 6. 30 seconds to go, drivers. "15 seconds. Looking for our close battles here. Buddy to Danny for that second spot, 3.8. Carter back 1.5. Feeney 6/10. That's your closest battle. That is time. Bobby Jean is done. Everybody else, when you cross the line, woo, shut it down, shut it down. And Mike Raines looks like he lost a transponder signal about 10 laps ago. Casey Bass taking that one, 40 and 405. Buddy Howell with 39. Danny with 38. 402 by 9/10 over Michael Carter for that final podium spot. Brad Feeney back 1.5 in fifth. All three of those guys with 38 laps. Bobby Jean with 37. Troy with 36. Wow, that probably the best buggy late model race we've had all year right there. Gentlemen, thank you for keeping it as clean as possible. Really appreciate it. I'm sure as your wallets do too. See, it can work. The racers just have to want to have a clean race. Am I right? All right, your penultimate race here. Short course modified, aka Traxxas modified. Salvis Mud Boss, come on down. Looking for Carter. Blount. McClendon's checked in. Rumplash is checked in. And Trevor. All right, if you're watching online, you need to wake up because in the next race, we're going to involve our chat crew out there for that sportsman race. Our chat crew is going to help decide some things. that next race. So if you're out there in live stream land, you better wake up. All right, just looking for a check-in from Michael Carter. Everybody else, you can bring them up to speed, turn and burn. You got 150 on the clock. Caution at the far end of the track. Clear. Still got 1 minute on that clock. I need one more marshal out there to help out Mr. Norton. I think we'll be okay with the rest of that. Yeah, Brian, we're good, Brian. We got 8 guys in that last race. Should be no problem getting one more out here from the crowd. All right, Casey's out there, Buddy's out there, Danny's out there, Bobby Jean. I think Carter's in this race. I think it's Troy or Brad out there. Troy or Brad. We'll need one of you guys in the center, please. You guys want to like sumo wrestle for it, I'll put it on live stream. Either way, I need one of you guys out there in the infield. Pretty sure Troy is probably helping out Mr. Nolan right now. Get Brad out there if we can. Come on, Mr. Brad. Jonathan's there, but I need somebody in the center. Somebody's got to cover the front and back. All right, Mr. Anthony's going to do it. He's going to send Brad the bill. All right, Mr. Anthony, remember, you got both straightaways. All right, drivers, let's get them in order. Your top qualifier, 32 laps, 4:04, Michael Carter. Lining up second, Tyler Blount. Third's going to be Larry McClendon. Fourth, Bob Rumplash. Fifth, Daryl Trevor. 4 minutes on the clock, gentlemen. One more time across the line to check the transponders. Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. Here we go. And we're off and running. Oh, Larry had to check up there. Tyler seemed to not come off a corner as fast as he was. Maybe he's saving his battery for later. Oh, he goes wide. Larry's going to try to stick it on the inside there, and he gets it done. These guys are coming up on Daryl a little bit here in a lap or so. And Bob back 1.5 and fourth. Daryl giving him plenty of room. Thank you, sir. A great battle between our top three now. Buddy, is it sprinkling outside? No? Okay. I just worried with that truck being so close, some splashing coming in. 2:50 to go. Larry McClendon now to the lead by 9/10 over Michael Carter, who just dropped a 7.3. Tyler dropped a 7.4. Those are some new fast laps. Larry has a 7.21 in that number 78, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me, 73. And Michael in the 45. Thinks he's some like post-retirement Jordan aficionado or something. And where's Bob at? There he is. Bob's back 3.5 seconds and 4. Still trying to get his way onto that podium. Caution in 4. Go high through 4. And Larry's going to hold on to the lead here at the line. 1, 2, and 3 down the front straightaway. Go low in the back. Low in the back. Stay inside, inside, inside. Oh no! That was our leader. Caught something. No, excuse me, that was Bob. Carter with a 7-3, new fast lap for him. He's back 1.1 in that second spot behind your leader, Larry McClendon. In third, Tyler Blount. By 2.2, he's got to find something with 1:05 to go. Bob Rumplash back a lap in fourth right now. Up next, our sportsman class start heading to staging drivers. That's going to be all 7 of them. Jonathan, Steven, Nolan, Brian, Richie, Chloe, and Joe. And that may be a pass for second place there. Oh, correction. That's a pass for the lead. Michael Carter to the lead now. Larry back 0.3. Tyler about half a lap, 3.7. Oh no, upside down with 10 seconds to go. Larry back 3.6, 5 seconds. I think that's all she wrote. That is time. When you cross the line, you are done. Michael Carter out there on a victory lap right now. And shut it down. 33 laps from Michael Carter. Taking the victory there. Larry with 32. Tyler with 32. Difference of 0.6. And Bob with 30. Daryl with 22. Woo! Good battle, guys. Good battle. Appreciate the sportsmanship out there. All right, final race of Dirt Church Sunday. Hence rebranded Indoor Church today. And not a drop of rain has fallen yet. So much for that 60-80% of rain on Thursday or Friday. This is why we don't make calls this far in advance. It's got to be like the day before. Just remember, drive 10 minutes away, drive a mile away. It could be dry and it could be soaking wet somewhere else. Just how it goes. All right, we're just looking for Brian Hardigan to get checked in. Everybody else is checked in and ready to go. Looking for my marshals to head on out there. All right, if you're watching online, you guys need to wake up because we're giving away 2 items in this class today. And if you're watching online, you get to pick who gets that by a vote. So we're going to give out a McAllister foam car stand. And then I also have a choice of Racer's Edge knurled aluminum hex drivers here. I got black or red. So you got a choice of black or red. And a McAllister foam car stand going to... We're doing 2 of those. So 1 foam stand and 1 hex set going to whoever we choose there in the live chat. So we're going to start with the hex drivers. Pick a position 1 through 7 on who's going to get that. All right, drivers, bring them up to speed. I'm going to tack on a few more seconds here. You're going to have 90 seconds to warm up. All right, Mr. Buddy Howell tuning in. Trackside here. 2 votes for 3rd place, so whoever ends up in 3rd place might be getting that. See if we get a couple more votes in here or not. It's a nice set of wrenches here. 4-piece hex sets there. Looks like it's got 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3, I think. Choice or red or black? All right, drivers. If I can get one more marshal out here in the infield to help out Mr. Anthony. This is 7 sportsmen. Should have Michael out there to marshal. Larry's out there. Tyler's out there. Bob's out there. Let's get a volunteer for Daryl or Daryl himself. Mr. Benjamin's coming out. Thank you, sir. Anthony and Benjamin, you guys argue about who takes the front, who takes the back straight. Doesn't matter to me as long as they're both covered. And it looks like the hex set's going to go to whoever finishes third today. So now we're going to choose who's going to take home the foam car stand. All right, while we're waiting for those votes to come in, drivers, let's get ready to rock and roll. Jonathan Torres, your TQ 33407 is going to start leading them off here, followed by Steven Torres, Nolan Friedenberger, Brian Hardigan in 4th, Richie Rosa 5th, Chloe Bronick 6th, and Joe Torres 7th. So far, we got the winner gets the car stand. We got 6th place. We got a second vote for the first place. Once again, Jonathan, Steven, Nolan, Brian 4th, Richie, Chloe, and Joe. All right, drivers, once again, 3 feet apart. The pace speed thing is like the first thing you do when you come out to learn to race. You want to hold a constant speed and drive the track. So this should not be a problem, guys. Once again, Jonathan, Steven, Nolan, Brian, Richie in 5th, Chloe, and Joe. Uh-oh, Chloe put it in the infield. Chloe, just wait for him to pass by this time. All right, drivers, 4 minutes on the clock. Let's get them in order here. 3 feet apart. Jonathan, keep a consistent pace there, please. Here we go. I think that's as clean as it's going to get. Here we go. And our sportsman drivers did great marshalling earlier. Oh, we got Mayhem in 2. Oh, so I think it's Nolan just getting a little help from everybody else out there. Caution in 3, stay low in 3. That was Richie. Oh! Jonathan goes Gravedigger all over Richie. Monster trucking that thing. It's Jonathan, Steve, and Joe up to 3rd. Chloe in 4th. Nolan, Brian, and Richie. Stay low through 2, drivers. Low through 2. Oh, watch out. In 2. Stay low off of 2. One more. Remember, drivers, you have plenty of years ahead of you to race. You don't have to win everything on the first day. Stay high in the back straight, high in the back straight. And great job from our marshal there. It's the Torres family, 1, 2, and 3. Jonathan, Steven, and Joe at the line here. Chloe back 4.7. Oh, your leader stuck against the inside jump. That may change things here. Go high into one, high into one, high into one, drivers. And we're clear. At the line, still Jonathan. By 5 seconds over Joe. Steve back 2.5. Chloe in fourth. Trying to find her way onto that podium here. Got to find 8 seconds right now. Nolan in fifth. Brian dropping an 8-1. Stay low off a 2. Low down the back straight. Stay low on the back straight. Now stay high. Got 1 off the track. I think that was Joe. Oh, Nolan giving a little help to Brian there. Whoa, whoa, watch out. Richie trying to take out Larry. Stay low in the back, and we're clear. Chloe's got a little cheering squad online. It's Brandy tuning in. You heard it there. 1 to go. Oh, Nolan rolling over, catching Brian. Stay high off of 2, high off of 2. To be honest, this is cleaner than some of our buggy late model races have been. Except today, that was awesome earlier, guys. I really do appreciate that. Was awesome racing. 25 seconds to go. And Joe on the off-road, trying to get back to his off-road roots. Chloe going for the stylish finish there. Go, Chloe, go, go, go. 10 seconds to go, drivers. 10 seconds. High on the front straight. Go high on the front straight. We're clear. That is time to cross line. You are done. Jonathan is done. Joe is done. Chloe's done. Richie's done. Looking for Steven and Nolan. Ready to get out of Nolan's way there and shut it down. Woo! Shake and bake. 30 laps. Taking the victory. Jonathan Torres. Steven Torres with 29. Joe Torres with 28. Brian in fourth with 25. Nolan with 25 in fifth. Chloe and Richie with 24. I want all my sportsman drivers out here for the photo today, okay? All my sportsman drivers out here for the photo. And let's see. Foam car stand. We had a vote for 1, 2, and we had a vote for 6 and 7. So first place going home with a car stand today. All right, boys and girls, that is it for Indoor Church live stream. We want to see you all back here, hopefully on Thursday. Got the crew coming in Monday morning, bright and early, to replace the roof. So we'll see what kind of damage, if anything, that does to the track and what we got to repair. But we will see you back here Thursday, hopefully, for Thursday Night Thunder. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll catch you then.